Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salawatu ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's khutbah is on the virtues of silence. Subhanallah, often we think silence is the lack of good deeds, but silence is a good deed. Silence is an action. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam remained silent for long periods of time, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Sahaba followed suit. We see, subhanallah, many of the ulama. Abu Darda radiyallahu anhu says a beautiful saying. He says, learn silence as you learn good speech. Subhanallah. The Prophet himself sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that whoever believes in Allah and the last day should be silent, should say good words or be silent. So if you've got nothing better to say, being silent is always better. And they say silence is gold. Subhanallah. I think it was Muhammad Ali that said silence is gold when you don't have a better answer. So subhanallah, if you look at how many quotes there are about silence, and the ulama, the scholars and the sages that came before us considered silence as an integral part of wisdom. And many scholars, not in religion, but scholars of research and scholars of science have said silence opens many doors to answers of questions drowned out by noise. So silence has always been a refuge for deep thinking and contemplation and dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But also silence is a good deed. Whenever anger comes, then silence is the best course of action, so no more damage is done. They say, subhanallah, better to be silent and be thought of as a fool rather than to open your mouth and have it confirmed. Subhanallah, or have no doubt. So subhanallah, silence is one of those actions that we don't talk about very often, which is very, very counterintuitive, subhanallah. But silence is a deed, and the Prophet ﷺ showed us that silence is a virtue, and very often will stop further damage. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu says a beautiful saying. He said, I never regretted something that I didn't say, but I regretted very often things that I did say. Once you say it, it's out there. You can't bring it back. You can't unhear it, as they say, subhanallah. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to know when silence is better than words, and to know when words are better than silence, which comes from wisdom. And wisdom is a fruit of contemplation and deep thinking. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us this deep thinking and give us the ability to know when to speak and when to keep quiet. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept, inshallah, and bless our Jummah, and inshallah, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.